So in 1996, Jesse and I started Rodgers Associates. We broke away from the brokerage firms to be independent with the objective of being a wealth management firm that focused on efficiency, to be our clients' chief financial officers, and to specialize in working with people who are retired or about to retire. Now let me paint a picture for you in case you're not familiar with the concept of financial planning, or even if you are familiar with the concept of financial planning, to think about it the way that I think about it. Have you ever driven across the country in an automobile? I want you to picture what it would be like to drive across the country in an automobile with the West Coast as your objective. Now, if you were going to do that, how would you approach that? Would you run out to the parking lot, jump in your car, and just drive down the road? Get on Route 30 going west? Hopefully you have a GPS. If you don't, you only want to drive during the day. Have the sun behind you when you're going in the morning, and then have the sun in front of you in the afternoon. Would you wait until the last possible minute and then jump in your car and drive as fast as you can to try to get there on time? See, financial planning is like driving an automobile to a destination. Because what we want to do is we want to reach that destination. We want to do it without paying a whole lot of money in gasoline, and we want to do it efficiently. We want to take the best routes, which may not necessarily be the direct routes. We want to be able to enjoy the trip along the way, and we want to get there when we plan to get there. And that's what financial planning is like. And so what we wanted to do to differentiate ourselves as a wealth management firm is we were going to focus on efficiency. So yes, retirement planning, but efficiency. Efficiency from a debt management standpoint. Should you buy a car? Should you lease the car? Should you pay for cash for the car? You know, how should you pay for it, or should you finance it? Should you pay off your house, or should you refinance it? So efficient from a debt management standpoint. From an insurance standpoint, do you have the insurances that you need? Do you have insurances that you don't need? I can't tell you how many people that I do an analysis of insurance, and they've got several $million in liquid net worth, and they have an automobile policy with a $100 deductible on their 4-year-old Camry. Why? I mean, at least have a $2,500 deductible. So let's be a little bit more efficient. If you have life insurance, do you have it titled correctly? We want it to be efficient from a tax standpoint. Are we paying the minimal amount of taxes that we can get away with? Are we paying them at the last possible moment? I love that one. You know, pay them at the last moment. Are we doing everything we can to try to reduce taxes? Because most people do their tax planning in March when they're sitting in front of their CPA, and it's a little late for the CPA to help you at that point because the year's already over. So we wanted to be efficient. Efficient from an estate planning standpoint. Do you have all of the estate planning documents that you should? And if you have them all in place, have you implemented the estate plan? It's not uncommon for a prospective client to come in with a very nice, thorough estate plan that they've probably spent thousands of dollars for. And right on top of it is clipped the letter from the attorney that says, okay, your estate plan is, all your documents are signed, now you need to do these things, this, and this. And you need to get things retitled, you need to change beneficiaries, you need to put this in place. And I asked them, did you do all the things on this list? What list? The list here, did you change the beneficiaries? That's a list? I said, yeah, the attorney sent this back with your copy of the documents. Oh, I thought that was a bill. Well, did you at least pay the guy?